We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Maddux has registered more than 5,000 innings of work at the major league level, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Maddux, a native Texan, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next up from New York, Willie Mays. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Acuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Mets 0, Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jacob deGrom gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Now here's the pitch.
Jr.
In there at the letters 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
Hit well towards the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 5 base hits in 34 tries. Fouled off.
He's going.
Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. That evens it up, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Still no score. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. Piazza, a native Pennsylvanian, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That is it. The first baseman, Pete.
So here's Pete Alonso looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's set and the pitch. Ball one. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball two. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number two. A runner at first with no outs here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Two strikes on him now. Conforto behind, a ball and two strikes. No score here as we play inning number two. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
And the payoff pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
J.D. Davis the next to bat as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. The 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two and two the count. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Fred McGriff. The pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Dale Murphy.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dale Murphy. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Two gone.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Marcel Ozuna.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Now the pitch.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And it's 1-2. DeGrom. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Line drive to left. Nimmo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the third with no score. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Brandon Nimmo.
The pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Murphy is there to put it away for out number one.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. First delivery to him on the way. boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So in just one turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. So coming to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 1-0. Rosario stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, I mean, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've played 2.5. No score on the show.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Way to go. Braves.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to hit is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Just hung in there on that one. Down the 3rd baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Greg Maddux. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Acuna digs in now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Fouled away. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
At the plate, Chipper Jones, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The 0-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
So now to the plate, Fred McGriff. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box, Dale Murphy, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Murphy brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The next 1-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Another payoff pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. Murphy is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, back inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-0 count, the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Greg Maddux tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 20, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronald Acuna. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Braves strand 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
McGriff shading to his right, 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
Ready for another shot now, Jeff McNeil. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 0.
That pitch is out.
2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Willie Mays. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. The 2-0. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Conforto has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The batter, number 10, Chipper Jones.
Striding into the box, Chipper Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fouled straight back.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Pitch number 100 on its way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in, Fred McGriff. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. The 0-2 to Piazza. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Circle change too low. Ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Flowers corrals it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dale Murphy.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Fouled off. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And into left field for a one-out hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Edwin Diaz takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Edwin Diaz.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. No balls and 1 strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Chipper Jones will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Chipper Jones.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. The 1-1 pitch.
That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Braves strand one. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Keith Hernandez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
So now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Green, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3-0 now. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Robinson Cano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Murphy is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
In there, and it's 0-1. Oh-1 count, the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is popped up near second base. Albies will put this one away, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We are still scoreless. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Jed Lowry has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike now. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
In now, Fred McGriff, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Dylan Betances enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Dale Murphy will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. And the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 51, Will Smith. Now playing left and batting 9.
So stepping in, Jeff McNeil. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Jones onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way.
0-1, no strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
At the plate, Mike Piazza, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Smith, the former San Francisco Giant, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Popped him up. Flowers waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Stepping in, Pete Alonso, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And it's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
The Mets down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Atlanta came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Shane Green gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Will Smith closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.